Don't leave home without something that records. Anytime you find yourself in a situation where you are about to have to deal with a public servant, I don't care if it's someone you've known for years, but you are going to see them in their official capacity as whatever they are, a court clerk, court of record clerk, the county clerk, whatever, you record that encounter. You never know what your public servants are going to attempt to do at any given time anymore. Police officers are being trained to treat us as the enemy. They are first and foremost the ones you have to watch out for. Never talk with a peace officer, police officer, or any other type of officer if you're not recording the encounter. The purpose and intent of every transportation stop is to escalate it to either a DUI or drug bust. Always. That is where the officer will attempt to escalate the stop to if given the opportunity. That's just another reason why you do not answer his questions. You do not get into chit-chat or idle talk with the officer that will give him any reason to latch on to any statement that you make and allow him to escalate it to one of these two much higher and much more dangerous offenses. So do not do any of those things. This is what they're going to attempt to do. Be aware of it, expect it, prevent it. Do not attempt to educate the officer. Don't tell him what his job is. Don't tell him who you are. Don't tell him, you know, this is what the law says you have to do. I know my rights and blah, blah, blah. You're attempting to educate an officer on the side of the road. Unfortunately, most of these guys, besides not caring, don't have the IQ for it. Now, that's not to say there's not good officers. There are. I fully agree that there are. But the good ones are too few and far between to stand up by themselves to resist the bad ones. They need our help. Once they see they're not outnumbered, maybe they'll get a voice. Maybe they'll get in a group and make a voice. I don't know. But the only way to do it is to know this for yourself at the moment, so let's get with it. Once you know the officer's name and his badge number, you're going to use that as often as possible while you're going down the things in this script. Why? Because you want that officer associated with every illegal activity you can get him into while he's got you. So you want to directly relate him and what he's doing to some violation of your rights at every single opportunity. That also makes any video record self-authenticating. When everyone that's in the recording is known, no one has to testify as to, well, this is that person, this is that person, this was made here, this was made there. It becomes self-documenting and self-authenticating when everybody's name is stated for the record, when everything in it is agreed that, yeah, that's what was said, that's who it was, and that's when it was done. By doing these things and getting his name and everything introduced and making him answer you like he wants you to answer him, you make that recording self-authenticating, including the one you're making, not just the one he's making. Remember, you don't leave home without a recording device. This includes in your car. I've got multiple